Welcome, everyone, to your weekly reading. This is where we're going to look at the next 7 days and see what you can expect and get any messages and guidance that wants to come through from your spirit team as well. So we will be drawing a card here together so you can use your intuition and know which reading is best for you. But before we do so, let's set our intention for the week. So what we will do is we'll get cleared an intention, light this candle, which is anointed with manifestation oil, and let it burn all the way through and send our intention out to the universe. So let's all take a deep breath in and out, and state out loud or in your head your intention for the week. This could be something you want to manifest, a goal you have that you want to reach, how you want to feel. What is your intention? All right, and we will be going over the astrology of the week next. If you're watching this at a later date, that is fine. You can always feel free to skip that portion and go right to your reading. But let's now draw a card first for each group. What is the card for group number 1? I'm going to lay them down first and then we'll reveal them. What is the card for group number 2? What is the card for group number 3? Here. All right, let's reveal group number 1. We have card number 39, Dreams. It's associated with the crown chakra, and the keywords here are messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. For group number 2, we have card number 38, the Mind. This is another crown chakra card. Openness, flexibility, imagination, learning. And group number 3, oh wait, these might be actually third eye chakra, sorry, and now this is the crown chakra. I was just seeing that purple. Look at all the indigo and purple coming through today. So yeah, I apologize. Third eye chakra, and this is the crown. Higher chakras are highlighted this week. So card number 47 for group number 3, guidance, support, love, signs, direction. Sorry about misspeaking there. But yeah, use your intuition, see which card is calling to you. Maybe it's the number on the card, the image, the keywords, or just a general feeling you have. There is no wrong answer. Just go with what feels right. If you need a little extra help, you can always look at the timestamps. Maybe there's a number there that you really resonate with. So yeah, like I mentioned, there are going to be timestamps so that you can find the timestamps in chapters down below. Also below, you can find a link to my website, kittyrising.com, if you're interested in a private reading, such as maybe my soul purpose reading or 2026 reading or anything else. You can check it all out there and book. You'll also find a link to memberships if you want to further support the channel and get more content from me. But anyways, I am so grateful you're here. Let's get into the astrology of the week. So this week in the astrology, we have 3 planets conjoining in Capricorn. So first we have the Sun conjuncting Venus on the 6th. The following day, then Venus conjuncts Mars, and then on the 9th, the Sun conjuncts Mars. So all of these 3 planets are pretty much coming together in the sign of Capricorn. So what do these conjunctions mean for us? Well, this is definitely a powerful week, a week to focus on building something real. So all of these planets are coming together again in Capricorn. And Capricorn energy is all about stability, structure, long-term success, discipline, and maturity. So when the Sun, which represents our identity, and Venus is our desire, and Mars is action, they're all in the same sign, meaning our heart, our ego, our drive become aligned towards the same goal. I love that this is happening at the very beginning of the year. Such a powerful energy that's going to give us momentum to really create what we want, to go after our manifestations, to go after our goals. So this would be a great week to launch a project, strengthen relationships, commit to a path, even leveling up your career. So with Venus and Mars coming together in Capricorn, so Venus and Mars together can bring passion, and Capricorn brings in commitment. So you might see relationships becoming more serious and purpose driven this week. You may feel a desire for a real partnership and not just the casual stuff, not casual energy. And you're going to want to set clear standards of what you want and what you won't tolerate in relationships. You may feel more attracted to someone more mature, stable, or ambitious. And there could be a pressure this week to define your relationship or elevate your relationships and take them to that next level. So Mars is exalted in Capricorn, which means it performs at its highest potential here. So combined with the Sun and Venus, this can bring focus, determination, high productivity, strong work ethic, the ability to overcome obstacles. So moving from inspiration into taking action into achievement. So this is really great. There's just such powerful energy. So just to clarify too, what Venus in Capricorn says here, so you attract what matches your highest standards. So Venus in Capricorn raises your expectations. Mars helps you pursue it. The Sun helps you embody it. Together, this creates high value opportunities, attraction to people and situations that match your stability, a major upgrade in self worth and self image. So pretty much to summarize, you're setting your bar higher. So you're going for better relationships, like bigger goals, loftier ambitions. This is such a great energy this week. I love it. And like we've talked about before, we just entered a year one, so a new cycle. So there's just such strong energy supporting us to go after something new, go after something better, or to take things to the next level. So I'm excited to see what this week brings. Let's get into the nitty-gritty details by using your tarot readings. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. You were drawn to this card here, Dreams. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides and my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. Well, I split the deck, 9 of Cups and Temperance, but let's see what that relates. What's going on this week, the next 7 days for group number 1. The main thing, we have the 8 of Wands here, the Devil in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles. So as someone in a recent video said, I put out too many reversals. I do shuffle and I take reversals. It's like every card in the deck is an all reverse. But anyways, it doesn't matter. So with these cards here, I feel like with the Devil in reverse, first of all, this is letting go of something that's been holding you back. So I think you're really identifying that, because with the 8 of Wands too, I think this is scattered energy. I think you're realizing maybe where your energy has been scattered, what's been distracting you, and what's been keeping you from working the best, like having the best relationships, or working like in general, like how you work, how you move towards your goals, or what has been preventing you from moving towards your goals. You're going to really recognize this week. Like a lot of you, maybe some of you are doing something, like maybe you're like me, doing like dry January, or you're just are focusing on some other goals and cleaning up your act in some way. That sounds funny, but that's something that's coming through the Devil. I think you're going to feel a lot more clear-minded this week and understand, like I was saying, where you've been maybe held back. Yeah, so we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom. This is clarity of mind. Like Like you're just going to have so much crystal clarity on like what you need to do, how to have a fresh start, how to make things happen. And this is also suggesting like you will be victorious. This is all by like victory by might and will. So you're getting very clear here this week on something that's been holding you back. You're releasing that and you're moving forward to a fresh start. You might realize maybe there's a relationship in your life that has been draining you or keeping you stagnant. You might be deciding to let that go and pursue something new. But I think for most of you, this is something internal, letting go of certain habits and things, and it's going to help improve your relationships and help improve your finances, your goals, your career. It's definitely how you show up with others and your relationships with others. There's going to be improvement here, and you're going to really understand. I think there could be some great communication that comes through in your relationships this week. Really honest. It could be maybe uncomfortable at first to talk about your wants or needs or what's working, what isn't working, and also listening to someone else here. But through the conversations, through discussion here, things are really improving. And this also includes being honest with yourself, getting honest with what maybe needs to change, what you need to do more of, less of. A lot of you could be getting a lot of clarity and insight within your dreams, a lot of messages and signs, synchronicities. You might be seeing repeating numbers a lot. Let's get blessing of the week here. What is blessing? We have the 10 of Wands. 8 of Cups in the bottom. So your blessing, this, all that we're talking about, Spirit's clarifying that this is actually a blessing here, identifying what needs to change, having the tough conversations, then you're going to be able to release your burdens and move forward. There's been something that's been keeping you from fully stepping into your power, something that's been fully stopping you from manifesting what you truly desire. And that's coming through this week, and you're going to be able to release some burdens and release some stress, release whatever's been weighing on you so you can move forward, so you can reach your goals. You can step into your power. Guidance here. We have the Hangman for some guidance. So this is all really taking a step back, connecting with your higher self. You're going to be very enlightened, and also letting go of, or like choosing healthier habits this week, making sure you're resting, drinking enough water, meditating, spending time with yourself, maybe going on walks. And by doing that, you're going to get a lot of that crystal clarity. Like you're going to get a lot of insight that way, and you're going to know what you need to do and what you need to let go of. This 4 of Pentacles in reverse, instead of clinging on to things that maybe don't serve you anymore, you're going to be ready to let things go. There's going to be a big release this week, release of tension, release of burdens, release of stress or things that have just been weighing on you or haven't been the best for you. Yeah, I feel like release is a great keyword for the week. I'm going to straighten this a little bit. Let's see. Right, let's get some more information here for you. So far for astrology signs, we have Capricorn, we have, and Pisces. But let's see, what else wants to come through this week for group number 1? We have Gemini, cross-pollinate. Yeah, there's definitely a focus here on relationships and communication within them. Oh, and then the bottom we have Leo. So we have more signs going through. You can also be Gemini or Leo or dealing with them, but I think maybe there's just been something that's been dimming your light, and it's time to be honest with yourself and others so you can fully step into your power. And it's going to take a little bit of courage to have a certain conversation, and also, including that conversation with yourself. But it's going to be so freeing. And again, it's helping you to shine brighter. And there's also something like, yeah, like healthier habits, healthier relationships will also raise your frequency and your vibration. You'll shine brighter that way as well. Oh, okay. We have card number 37, Crossing the Veil, Mourning. You know what I'm getting from this? Is I feel like you guys are ready to elevate. You are ready to ascend. You are ready for more. You're ready for the next level, and you're about to be there. But we might be kind of clinging on to our old self a little bit. And we're being called to address that, to mourn, to grieve our old self, our old life. Even though, maybe that's not what we want anymore. Definitely it seems not to, but it's still a piece of us that we might be just holding on to and that could be holding us back. So spend some time, with the hangman energy, spend some time alone. You know, thank your old self, appreciate them. They got you to where you are. And you can say now, I'm ready to let you go and step into this new identity, this new path. Mm-hmm. Then we have freedom. Yeah, freeing. You're ready to free yourself of the past. And this will help in turn raise your vibration and bring you into your power and in manifesting your dreams, your desires. Yeah, I think that word keeps coming to me, release. That's like releasing the past, releasing this old version of yourself, choosing healthier habits, healthier dynamics, raising your vibration. This is the way forward. This is the way to step into your power. And you really are. You really are. The work you've been doing is paying off. There's just some more little things coming through for you to think about this week. Let's see here. Let's get some Capricorn cards here. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Earth Angel, this is your energy. You're just vibrating high, and like you are here to spread your light. Just by being you help elevate others, you light others up. And you're really stepping more into this energy every day. Have to maybe let go of some certain things that are lowering us down or preventing us from being fully in this. Wow, your ancestors are all around you right now, and they're very supportive of you on your journey, and they're cheering you on, and they're so proud of how far you've come. You are very connected to your ancestors. They may come to you in your dreams. Beautiful. Some people might be confused, like, I don't even know what to do next, or what my purpose is. Like, just by being you and raising your vibration and taking care of yourself and loving yourself, that's part of your journey. That's part of your purpose. So by choosing healthier habits, healthier relationships, by loving yourself more, you're helping other people by being a shining example and sharing your higher vibrational energy that you are now possessing. What cards should we use next? Let's see what astrological energies around you. We already got a decent amount, but any other astrological signs that want to come through, additional messages for group number 1? Reconfirmation. We have Pisces coming out again. And Pisces, there's both ends of the spectrum for each sign. Like a lower vibrational Pisces can tend to be into escapism because they feel things so strongly. And I think that could be what that devil energy is that you're overcoming. How are you escaping in the past or currently? It could be in so many different ways through, scrolling a lot, like through substances, drinking, drugs, sex. There's just so many things, and one way that is helping you ascend and vibrate higher is, no longer escaping, feeling your feelings and, healing yourself, loving yourself. That's part of your journey. And the more you do that, the stronger your intuition is. You have Cancer energy coming through. I feel like there's definitely like this maternal ancestor that's very strong in your energy right now. Very loving, very supportive. Yeah, very encouraging, like saying, you've got this. Any guidance, additional guidance that wants to come through? Spacious mind and soul. Yeah, by clearing up this energy, the devil energy, which you are, this is what you are doing. I think a lot of you are already on this path, but you're just going to free up so much of your mind and soul. And also, I think you're being called also with that Leo energy to take up more space. Maybe we've been escaping, isolating, playing small, but now it's time to take up more space because, again, you are an earth angel. You are meant to share your high vibration, share your loving energy just by being you. And the more space you take up, the more you're able to share that. Yeah, take up space, step into your power. And it's not selfish because, again, you're going to be helping other people. It's part of your soul mission here. You are an earth angel. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Good luck. Ooh, expect some good luck this week. I love it. Yeah, I think you're really been doing the work to raise your vibration and get into a healthier state, a higher frequency, and good things are just going to start magnetizing themselves to you. Two-faced friend. Okay, this could be some of that energy we're letting go of, right? Oh, and then on the bottom, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Yeah. It's coming back to the beginning of the reading where we're talking about certain relationships or people we might be letting go of or having those conversations with. And maybe there's certain people, when you have set boundaries, have conversations, maybe you're going to realize they aren't who you thought they were, or maybe you just have grown apart. But Spirit doesn't want you to settle, or this temptation will test you. Maybe you'll be, tempted to just keep them around or stay in that lower vibration they are in. But you're not going to do that. You are headed towards so much good luck, great good fortune. You're going to be fine. I know it can be uncomfortable to set boundaries or have those conversations or to remove yourself from certain situations or people or environments, but it's going to be so freeing for you. All right, let's see. What other decks do we have? Let's get an affirmation for the week for you. Your angel number this week is definitely 88 or 888. The number 8 is very strong around you because now is the time for you to really step into your power. You have that energy. Okay, but let's get an affirmation. What affirmation would be helpful for group number 1 to state throughout the week? I release all negative thoughts about the past and all worries about the future. Look, there's that word release again. I release all negative thoughts about the past and all worries about the future. I love this. You guys can screenshot this or write it down if this is resonating and you want to state it throughout the week. Say it with me now. I release all negative thoughts about the past and all worries about the future. Why worry about something that hasn't happened yet when you could just as easily choose to believe that it will all work out? I catch myself doing this sometimes, like just imagining bad situations happening or something. I'm like, what? And I catch myself, I still do that all the time. Like, so it's just about catching yourself and then switching your thought pattern and, saying everything will work out for me. Everything will work out for me. When I trust my inner guidance, choose love. Okay. All right, let's wrap up your reading by answering a yes or no question you have. This could be about the week ahead, the reading itself, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Ooh, you got a straight up yes. The answer to your question is yes. And then this might resonate for some people. On the bottom of the deck, it says, listen to your intuition. Yeah, you're getting a lot of signs and symbols, directions right now. Your intuition is guiding you. But yes, take how that resonates to your question. You got a yes. But that concludes your reading, group number 1. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can like this video, hype it. That really helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it. So thank you in advance. Leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you. And like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you're interested in a private reading or memberships, those links are in a pinned comment or in the description. So thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Have a great week. Welcome, group number 2, to your weekly reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. So I realized in group number 1's reading, there was like a blur in the side of the screen. I don't see it now. So I'm sorry if that like shows up later, but it was like over here. I think we're good. I'm just testing it out. It was like mysterious. It like looked like a orb here. I don't know. But we're good, I think so. But I apologize if that somehow shows up once I upload. All right, Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 2? Oh, we have the Page of Swords. I feel like that's Spirit being like, it's clear. I don't know, because I think of like clarity coming through. Well, maybe there's going to be some conversations this week, some mental clarity coming through with the mind too. I don't know why. Clarity. Temperance. And the Moon. Ooh, yes, there literally is some clarity coming into your life. Somewhere where there's been fogginess or confusion. You're cutting through the confusion, cutting through anything like that. Things are coming into balance, coming into harmony. You're seeing the way forward here. And this is in some area of your life where you were starting to feel like you didn't have the power or the tools or the way forward. This is the week you're like, oh my gosh, that's the solution, or that's what I need to do. That's the thing I have to do, or that's the person I have to talk to. This is the place I need to go. Like, you're getting clarity here on how to move forward. You're getting the answers. You're getting the solutions. Things are all coming into balance and harmony for you, and you're taking action on this as well. So interesting. It's like this doorway opening up in the third eye. The mind is listed there. Yeah, if you've been dealing with like brain fog or just confusion or a lack of clarity on what to do, or not finding the solutions in your life, you're going to reach a turning point this week. Your intuition is definitely very strong this week, for sure. It's like third eye wide open. So we have a lot of astrology signs coming through already. We have the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius coming through, Pisces. We have Mercury coming through, so that could be Gemini, Virgo. But let's see, what's a blessing coming through this week for group number 2? Justice. Yeah, there's something here with balance. Because I was thinking of balance with temperance too, and now with justice, you literally see the balance is there. Things are coming into balance, fairness, like justice is going to be served. Things are working out in your favor. Your hard work is paying off. And like again, there's like this the swords I'm seeing. Like it's something like it's making me think of like Ace of Swords, like that clarity, the oh wow. So we have Libra energy coming through again. Things are really working out for you. Whatever you've been dealing with, you're finding the solution or you're getting the answers. If there's anything that has to do with like decisions, it's working out in your favor. Let's get another card to pair with this, please. The Knight of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming through. There's something here with like your heart opening as well. It's like your third eye and heart chakras are opening, and you're really following your intuition, following your heart, and that's the way forward. That's the way to healing, towards abundance, towards whatever it is you are seeking at this time. If you've been having difficulties in a relationship, maybe there's been difficulties, like haven't been able to communicate or just haven't been able, not sure what to do moving forward. Maybe there hasn't even been contact. I just really see things becoming clear here, healing that relationship, having great conversations and moving forward. Interesting. A similar message came out. Fruit number one. That could be a theme this week. Okay, tell us more. What about some guidance or anything you want to come through for them? The Six of Cups. This is beautiful. I really see your relationships going really well this week, connecting with others, especially people you've known for a long time. I feel like there's a lot of healing with your inner child, connecting with your family, your friends. Relationships are going really well. There might be some guidance if there are relationships you would like to mend, to reach out, to communicate your feelings. I think that proper communication, communicating honestly, is the way forward here. And even if this doesn't have to do with love or anything like that, maybe it's just setting boundaries or saying what you want, even being honest with yourself. Through. I have like deja vu right now. Some of these messages came through in an earlier reading. Maybe you were there. Oh, and then we have judgment. And it's really like they're calling, it's like answering the call. And a lot of times this could be all, but I literally think because this is the guidance portion here, you're being called to call someone or text, speak your truth, release the past if you're wanting a future in this connection. This could also be like releasing the past for personal things. Maybe you've been holding on to something, like feeling bad, maybe something didn't work out in the past, or maybe there was some issues or things you were doing that were making you unclear, like with this moon here, making you confused or isolated or anything like that. Maybe it was certain habits you've been having, or being called to release that. No matter what, there's so much balance and harmony coming between you personally and in your relationships this week. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna double check there's not that blurriness and that we're centered. A little off. I think the way I sit, they're not perfectly aligned. I apologize if it bothers anyone. Okay, we're all in frame though, and I don't see the blurriness. Tell us more. And I don't think the blurriness is there for group number two, because like clarity, I think clarity is a keyword for you this week. Like clear on what you want, clear on the actions you should take, clear communication. Okay, tell us more, Spirit, about this week ahead for group number two. And the moon's coming up again. perception. Yeah, we're shifting our perception. We're seeing things differently. Before, maybe we weren't seeing things very clear. And not only are we shifting our perspective and our thoughts, we're taking action on it. Wow. Yeah, you're going to get this clear idea of what you want or what you should do, and then you're going to act on it, and that's going to lead you to success here this week and whatever this is for you. Tell us more about the week ahead, Spirit. Look at this reunion, forgotten ghosts. Yeah, there's something here with getting back together with someone, or reaching out to someone that you lost contact with or have been having some disagreement or distance with. That's confirmed. Mm-hmm. There could also be this message too with a reunion with the past dreams you've had for a while, something you've wanted for a long time but maybe put on the back burner, and reuniting with that dream or that goal. Yeah, I definitely see that as well. Tell us more about the week ahead. Who wants to come out? Oh, you'll be receiving a gift this week. Nice. Yeah, several cards want to come out. Here we have House, Intuitive, Kevin, Hello. Yep, there's something here with someone reaching out in communication here. You might be invited. Someone might stop by your house or ask to get together or invite you over. This can be someone, very intuitive that you have some sort of connection with. It's like, what I'm getting from this is like you're at home thinking about someone and all of a sudden they text or call. Have you ever had that happen? Well, it's going to happen this week. Like whoever's on your mind now, maybe you really are thinking about someone, you know who this is. They're going to reach out and they might offer you something like, oh, like I have tickets to this game. Want to go with me? Or, I feel like the gift is definitely related to this person. They seem like they're a masculine, but like I often say in my readings, for the general readings or the collective readings like this, you can just take it as a person because there's a decent amount of people watching this, so it won't be a male for everyone. But it seems this person is leaning masculine for most of you. You have some feminine energy coming through to balance it out. Leo is coming through a bit. Maybe this is even you giving a gift. Maybe you have something to share with them, and that could be a way to reach out or start communication again. There's something about really like equal giving and receiving relationship. The Justice, Six of Cups, and gift here. So interesting. Okay, let's get some more cards. What deck should we use next? Oh, I feel like drawing some tea leaves now for you. What else, Spirit? Number 2 in the next 7 days from when they're watching this. Great personal sorrow. And then seek information that will help you. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of what the Page of Swords is, getting information, taking action, getting clarity on things. I think you guys are going to find the information, the things you need to do to overcome what's been bringing you sorrow. With that Moon card, that can be emotions. So yeah, that makes sense. Obviously, you guys have been in a state of sadness, and you're going to seek out ways to get better, or ways to feel better, or things you can do, or maybe reach out to people that can help you. The other half of the deck tells us. You will be shown the way. Yes, don't be worried if you are feeling down. Everything's going to get better. You're going to be shown the way. Your intuition's very open here. Your guides, your angels are guiding you. Your intuition's guiding you. It'll bring you the information, the people you need. So yeah, maybe if you're really strongly thinking about someone, maybe that's a sign to reach out, because your intuition really is guiding you here. Your third eye is very open. And we have discord among friends or family. Yes. So this could really be, oh wow, and look at this. Trust your intuition. This makes sense. There's been some distance, some issues here. I can see that. And if you're willing to let go of the past and create a future with these people, or to mend things, and it feels right, if you don't want to do that, don't, but if you do, this is the week to have the conversation, to reach out, or to really seek information, or maybe healers, therapists, or someone, or coaches that could help you as well. But I really see group number 2 mending a relationship, or maybe it's with a group you're this week, really having that honest conversation, being clear about how you feel, what you want, etc. And your intuition is very strong this week, very strong. You're going to be getting like intuitive nudges to learn new things, like learning, seeking out information, Page of Swords. Like the information you need will be brought to you, or you will be guided to it. All right, so there's so much energy here about other people. Let's get some astrology signs. We already got some that came out, but let's get more confirmation here. Any other messages, Spirit? Who's important in group number 2's life this week? Okay, we have Mercury. So again, this could be like family, friends, people who live near us, but like siblings. A lot of times Mercury can be cousins, but also Gemini and Virgo. And also Mercury's communication. Communication is a huge thing this week. And then we have Pluto, which is the planet of transformation, purging. Maybe it's like Judgment card is very Pluto. Time to release the past. So Pluto Scorpio as well, Scorpio energy. But I really feel like there's a transformation coming through relationships, and the way to do that is through clear communication. Wow. Let's get an oracle card here for any additional guidance that wants to come through. Any guidance or any additional messages you want for group number 2, Spirit. Trust the call. 44. Trust your intuition. Trust the call. Let's just kind of put those together. That is a huge. Trust your intuition. Trust the call. It is huge guidance for you this week to trust. Trust where your inner compass is guiding you. And something about trust the call. It's like call the person or answer the call. I don't know. But yeah, trust your intuition. If you really feel like keep thinking about a person, or keep thinking you should go or read this book or do that thing, you're being guided there for a reason. There's something here with like openness and flexibility. Again, if you're wanting to mend relationships, like being open and flexible, like being adaptable, having the conversations, listening both ways, Okay. See. Let's get your affirmation of the week. Spirit, what affirmation would be helpful for group number 2 to state throughout the week? Happiness is a choice. I choose happiness today. Oh, I think this is confirmation that you're really headed into a better emotional space too this week. Happiness is a choice. I choose happiness today. All right, you guys can screenshot this, write it down. If it's resonating and you want to state it throughout the week, you can say it with me now. Happiness is a choice. I choose happiness today. You choose what to focus on. Pick a positive thought that you have. Allow the feeling to spread through your body and feel the joy. Repeat daily. I love that. All right, and now let's wrap up your reading by answering question. And by the way, your angel numbers this week, I definitely feel like 1111 is something that's around you deeply, as well as 444, 44. All right, but let's get, I saw 1818 on the timer too. So let's get your question answered. So this could be anything at all. This could be a yes or no question about the reading itself. Oops, look at that. Listen to your intuition, Spirits. That's definitely a message coming through again and again. But anyways, what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Like I was saying, it could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? There's no need to worry. Sounds like a yes, but no need to worry. Everything's going to work out for you. Follow your intuition, follow your heart, and speak your truth. All right, group number 2, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like this video. That really helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. You can hype the video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you. And like I said in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or joining memberships, those links are below in a pinned comment and description box. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Have a great week. Welcome, group number 3, to your weekly reading. You were drawn to this card here, Guidance. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome, so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. So let's see what's going on this week for you. What can group number 3 expect? We have the Moon, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower in reverse. Let's see what's on the bottom here. We have the Page of Pentacles. That's interesting. We're getting kind of similar messages in the groups, but different. So for group number 3, the message that's similar is that you are getting clarity on something you've been confused about. Yeah, it makes sense. I guess a lot of the cards you guys that were drawn today were similar, but you're getting clarity on the direction, on where to go, on how to rebuild your life. And for a lot of you, this will have to do with career and finances. There could be a new opportunity coming in this week for money, for success in career, something that's just going to help lead you forward. So yeah, the Moon brings about illusions, fears, confusion, lack of clarity. And the Queen of Swords breaks through that, getting that crystal clarity. And look at all those butterflies around. There's a lot of transformation here. The Tower in reverse. Upright is, sudden upheaval or things happening, but a lot of times when it's in reverse, it can show that you're rebuilding something or that it's not as intense as when it's upright. So some of you, I feel like maybe you've gone through something like a tower moment in the upright position, like maybe there was a job loss or some issues with a relationship, and maybe you just have been feeling stuck and not sure what to do forward or what actions to take, where to go, what to do, who to talk to, and you're going to get the clarity on how to move forward. You're going to know exactly what to do. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more information here. Blessing is coming this week. The Empress. Yeah, the Empress card coming as a blessing. This is beautiful. there's more abundance coming your way, more safety, security, luxury, creativity. And what I'm really feeling is this like feeling of safeness and like home and like you're taken care of. Wow. And then we have the star. How beautiful. There's so much healing, hope, renewal coming your way, clarity, abundance, wish fulfillment. You are being guided. This is divine guidance coming through with the star. You are being guided this week out of a place of confusion into a place of safety and abundance. You are being guided. That's why you're drawn to this. You are being guided to your wishes, to your what you truly want. Somewhere safer, more comfortable, more like home. What guidance do you have for group number 3 here? Wow, 4 of Wands. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. Answer the call. Follow your intuition. You are getting the signs, the guidance, the spiritual support. You know, there's even like physical support coming your way, being sent from the universe to help lead you to so much success and happiness, love, connection. So Spirit's calling you to answer the call, trust your intuition, and follow your heart, and that's the way forward. Things are about to get a lot more joyful, a lot more brighter, a lot more clear for you. Let me make sure we're centered here. Good enough, okay. And everything's clear. And one of the readings, it was like blurry, and I have no idea where the blur came from. I don't see it on the screen here. I'm sorry if, yeah, it was like right around here. I'm sorry if that shows up again for you, but the message that matters, right? And Spirit's calling you to listen to the messages this week. Wow, this is a powerful week. We have all these major arcanas. This is a week you start rebuilding your life and moving in the right direction, getting clarity on your direction, starting to see your wish fulfillment come true, starting to feel safer and more at home in your body and your life. And there really could be something new here on a career and financial level. It could be a relationship as well. So we have a lot of astrology signs coming through already. We have Pisces energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. Like all the signs, okay. Okay, Spirit, tell us more about this week ahead. Oh, Venus, beloved. And the Empress is a very strong Venusian energy. So yeah, a lot of you, this could be about relationships. You know, we're seeing something new starting, or the Four Wands does, you know, talk about a happy home here. And on the bottom we have progressions, journey. Some people here might be moving forward in a relationship. You know, maybe speaking your truth about how you feel. Maybe you've been in the dark. I don't know if they want to date me or rebuild something with me or start dating me or what. You might have that conversation this week and move forward here. But no matter what, there's a lot of forward momentum. And if you listen to the astrology of the week, there's, you know, Venus. There's a lot of energy with Venus and Mars are combining or conjuncting, and that brings a lot of passion within the relationships. And they're in Capricorn, which isn't just like passionate one night stand or like casual things. That's Capricorn values commitment, and the Four of Wands. This is a commitment card too. So there could be a journey towards commitment in a relationship for those of you who are single or not sure where you stand in a relationship. That's definitely something here. But also there could be new commitments coming into your life. I'm seeing in jobs and maybe projects, ways you make money. I'm seeing that too. Either way, it's bringing you more feeling safe and comfortable within your relationships and in your finances. And it really revolves around what you're wanting at this time, the wish fulfillment. Wow, look at this. Knowing, take the first step. Some of you are being called, to reach out to that person or tell them what you want, to move towards that job or that life, whatever it is you're desiring. Take the first step. You're going to get the clarity on what to do, but you also need to take the action. So yeah, you expect great guidance to come through, clarity to come through, but spirits say, you do have to take that first step. There's action here, movement forward. Answer the call. Tell us more about the week ahead. These cards are coming. I did January Terrascopes for the members. That there's been some messages coming through today, and I think this goes with you too. Maybe in the past we were tolerating not as good of behavior as we should have. Maybe this could be us talking bad to ourselves, not loving ourselves enough, but also maybe not accepting the best behavior from other people, especially a masculine here. And I think we're really being guided to more loving, supportive, safe relationships. But there's this message too that we also need to do some healing work, especially I think there could be some things we need to heal around the masculine. Maybe there's some father stuff, relationship stuff. But I see that you're doing that. I think you've been doing the inner work. You've been working on yourself. And I think you're going to just see where maybe things were affecting you, and you're going to be able to release that and practice more self-love, accept greater love like from other people, and move forward to better, healthier relationships is really what I'm getting from those cards there. Let's see what's on the bottom here. Yeah, your intuition is definitely heightened in love. Yeah, you're moving on from abusive type relationships, and that could, abuse means so many different things. It could just mean unhealthy for you to, but you're moving towards relationships with people who are more healed, who are more on your level, because you've been doing the healing work, right? And your intuition is guiding you to those right people and those right opportunities. You are letting go of the past and what doesn't serve you, and spirit wants you to know you are so protected. You are so protected, and you are being brought someone who is respectful, high honor here. We have the intuitive man and the feminine here. It's like soul-led relationships are coming into your life. And with high honor too, I feel like some of you are being led to better relationships. Maybe there was just, the abuse could be like being in work environments that weren't healthy in the past, or just really drained you, and now you're moving towards places where you get to use your intuition, your creativity, where you feel safe to express yourself, and you don't feel drained. You actually enjoy what you're doing, and you get a lot of respect and recognition for what you do. Either way, I see you guys are really moving forward to healthier, more abundant, more loving connections and environments, and that includes your work environment. All right, let's get some tea leaves. Tell us more. We have too much concern with sexual matters. Yeah, this could be maybe the relationships you're moving away from. Maybe they were more non-casual. And again, with this like Venus, Mars, Sun conjunction in Capricorn, you are ready for more commitment. And again, this could be also in work. I want to say that because I know I'm getting both messages. I know not everyone's looking for love right now. But those of you who are, you're really moving towards more mature relationships. And you will be guided. That's a huge message this week. You are being guided. And again, protection. You're being protected from people, and you've gone through experience, so now you know what to look for. You know the red flags. You don't, you won't be played again. You are headed towards beautiful love, like the Empress, Star, and Four Wands here. This is really beautiful. You're letting go of past connections to people that no longer serve you. Maybe there's still some cords there. You're letting that go, and you're moving towards something new and fulfilling and healthy and beautiful. mature. This Capricorn energy is more mature, more committed, more long-term. Yeah, happiness. You are headed towards so much happiness. You really are. You have taking a vacation physically or mentally. So some of you literally might be doing that this week. But what I feel like is you're headed towards like relationships where you just feel safe. That's coming through a few times here. Where you can just, you don't need to be on high alert. Your nervous system, like, well, yeah, what I'm getting from this, even if you're not going on vacation or dealing with anything, your nervous system is more regulated and you're just in such a good space now. And that's what you're moving into this week. Your more nervous system regulation, safety, feeling good, feeling protected. Wow, happiness is coming up twice. Now you have heartache over what you no longer have. I think this is again what we're releasing, and it's okay to grieve. Spirit's actually calling us. The death magic and the moving on is to spend time grieving. This could be grieving old relationships and letting them go, and also grieving our old identities, grieving who we used to be, letting them go. Be like, thank you, you got me to where I am. I'm grateful for you, but I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on towards abundance, towards success, towards love. And I think that will really be freeing and help draw in exactly what you're wanting. Okay, so let's get some astrology cards now. We definitely keep talking about other people. Let's see if we can confirm their astrology for you. Who's important in group number 3's life this week? We have Luna, the moon, so we have Cancer energy coming through, and Sagittarius. Cancer and Sagittarius, but I also feel like, oh, and then Pluto's on the bottom. Yeah, there's a lot of transformation coming. Scorpio. But I feel like following your intuition will bring you to reaching your goals, and also the combination of following your intuition and following your heart with a positive outlook, with a higher perspective, will lead to such great transformation here. I really feel like group number 3, your love life, your finances, like whatever the area you feel like you've been a little stuck or hazy on or confused about, is about to transform it in such a beautiful way. Really trusting that inner guidance, trusting your heart, and integrating what you've learned from the past. And yeah, you have the word love here. I didn't even notice that before. I think you guys are really ready to bring in that love. It's just, we need to let go of certain things that we weren't aware of or still in our energy. Let's get a guidance card. I don't think I drew one of these yet. Either way, we're going to draw. What guidance or additional messages do you have for group number 3, Spirit? Wisdom from the solar plexus. So our solar plexus, this is like our confidence, our personal power lie there. And I think you're being called to really sit with that and maybe think about, where have I been giving my power away, or how can I shine brighter, or what has been dimming my light. I think those are things that we're getting rid of this week, getting clarity on what has been kind of dimming my light or taking away my power. Maybe we're going to be ready to let go of cords to people or actual relationships, and then move towards building beautiful new connections here. And again, this could have to do with work in a way too, like building up the confidence to put yourself out there, to shine brighter, step into leadership role. Know you're worthy of that and you are capable of that, because you are. You really are. You are worthy of abundance, you are worthy of love, and you are capable of holding that. But yeah, if this is resonating, you can sit in meditation, really work with the solar plexus. You can even look up solar plexus meditations on YouTube for free if that really resonates. And I think you could get a lot of guidance that way by connecting to this space. It's the space above your navel. And what people say, like, listen to your gut. That's kind of, that makes sense. You're going to get messages for sure. Okay, let's get your affirmation of the week. What affirmation would be helpful for group number 3 to state throughout the week? Oh, wow, this came out for group number 1, I think. I release all negative thoughts about the past and all worries about the future. I think this affirmation can be good for literally anyone, so I'm not surprised. I release all negative thoughts about the past and all worries about the future. Love it. So you guys can screenshot this or write it down if you want to state it throughout the week if this is really resonating. You can say it with me now. I release all negative thoughts about the past and all worries about the future. Why worry about something that hasn't happened yet when you can just as easily choose to believe that it will all work out? Love that. And now we're going to wrap up your reading by answering a yes or no question that you have. This could be about anything at all. It could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. You can pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? You are going in the right direction. And then on the bottom of the deck, it says, no need to worry. You are going in the right direction. Everything's working out for you. It really is, especially when we believe that. Oh, wow. I feel like all of the readings this week were kind of like, intense and like more spiritually like guided. I don't know, but I hope you got messages that really resonated and you found helpful, that you got value from my beautiful group number 3s. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. You can like this video. That really helps me out, lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. Hype the video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or joining memberships, there'll be a link in the description as well as in a pinned comment. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you. Have a great week.